Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Wednesday. Got the public betting guide for MLB today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Rays and Twins. 67% of the money on the Twins plus 1.5. 56% of the money on the over 8.5. 72% of the money on the Rays money line. Cubs and Rockies, 97% of the money on the Rockies plus 1.5, 60% of the money on the under 11.5, and then 67% of the money on the Cubs money line. Guardians and Giants, 87% of the bets are on the Giants minus 1.5, 51% of the money on the under 8, and then 63% of the money on the Giants money line. Angels and Mariners, 82% of the money on the Mariners minus 1.5. Then the Cardinals and Orioles, 61% of the money on the Cardinals plus 1.5, 77% of the money on the under 9.5, and then 91% of the money on the Orioles money line. Nationals and Pirates, 80% of the money on the Nationals plus 1.5, 55% of the money on the over 9.5, and then 90% of the money on the Pirates money line. Reds and Tigers, 79% of the money on the Tigers minus 1.5, 51% of the money on the under 8, and then 76% of the money on the Reds money line. Braves and Phillies, 96% of the money on the Phillies plus 1.5, 57% of the money on the under 9, and then 59% of the money on the Braves money line. Rangers and Blue Jays, 75% of the bets are on the Blue Jays minus 1.5, 82% of the money on the over 8, and then 58% of the money on the Blue Jays money line. Yankees and Red Sox, 67% of the bets are on the Red Sox minus 1.5, 79% of the money on the over 10, and then 75% of the money on the Yankees money line. The Athletics and Astros, 95% of the money on the Astros minus 1.5, 99% of the money on the over 9, and then 76% of the money on the Athletics money line. Diamondbacks and Mets, 85% of the bets are on the Mets plus 1.5, 95% of the money on the under 8, and then 62% of the money on the Diamondbacks money line. Royals and White Sox, 81% of the bets are on the over 8.5, and then 72% of the money on the White Sox money line. Marlins and Brewers, 63% of the bets are on the Brewers plus 1.5, 92% of the money on the over 8, and then 52% of the money on the Marlins money line. Padres and Dodgers, 78% of the money on the Dodgers minus 1.5, 92% of the money on the under 8, and then 88% of the money on the Dodgers money line. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.